G'day YouTube, Max Wright here, and a little flash crash from Bitcoin. Thought it was worth reporting here. So we're on the 5-minute chart. These are 5-minute candles. Now Bitcoin got up to just shy of 53,000. It kissed, worked its own way back down to 51, and then in a very, very short amount of time, just from here, we're at 50,000 all the way down to $42,000. I mean, these are 5-minute candles, so we're talking like 20 minutes here, 25 minutes, right? It was 25 minutes down, and then with two big candles, we get halfway back. So 25 minutes down, 10 minutes up, and we see, let's check out, I will go to the daily here, and it went down to that critical support of 43,000. So we've had these blue lines here on the chart for many, many weeks. This was the area of resistance throughout the entire Wyckoff accumulation. Here, 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 and here. We finally broke through. We've come down. It looks like, again, this has all happened in the last kind of hour. It looks like we have confirmed support at 53, and now we are headed back north. But really, we do need more time. I'd love to see some daily closes up here and see how this daily candle finishes off before we make any rash decisions. But it's looking pretty good. Now, if you are looking to buy the dip, before we talk about buying the dip, let's take a look with an on-chain analyst, Willy giving us some expertise on what actually happened today. So Willy was an on-chain analyst. He looks at all the metrics on-chain. So he's seeing Bitcoin's flow in and out of exchanges and things like that. So the day opened with equities risk off. This is the traditional market. Some sell down of BTC, okay? Medium levels of fundamental inflows. Pardon me. That means selling pressure. Inflows, that means Bitcoin coming into the exchanges. Okay, they're coming into the exchanges from cold storage for the purposes of selling. Okay, so medium levels of that. Then a stop hunt liquidity collapse. So ending up in $1.1 billion worth of Bitcoin liquidations. So what that means is, let me explain what a stop hunt is, liquidity collapse. When people are buying with leverage, and remember in the Asian markets, you can leverage Bitcoin up to like 100x, which is just insane for how volatile it is. And even in American markets on the derivatives exchange, it says it up here. Not entirely sure what the F just happened, but that's the sequence of events. The sell-off was mainly on derivative markets, like most crashes. And the reason is it happens on derivative markets because derivative markets, even in the Western world, will allow high leverage, up to 100x sometimes, which is just absolutely crazy for Bitcoin. It's so volatile, 100x is just crazy. But nonetheless, that's the way the world is. So what is a stop hunt liquidity collapse? Let me just explain that to you. When people they put a certain amount of money on the exchange and then they have a position that is leveraged. What that means is when you buy without any leverage, you can hold that Bitcoin. It doesn't matter if Bitcoin went all the way to zero. No one's forced selling you. But when you have leverage, as the price of Bitcoin goes down, at some point, you will not have enough money in your account. And what's going to happen is the exchange is going to liquidate you. They're going to sell your Bitcoins, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, whether you want to or not. You don't have enough money. You got upside down in your position. And actually, they do it just before you go upside down so that they never make losses. So if it looks like you're about to go upside down, the exchange will sell your Bitcoin on you, just force sell. And then what that does, of course, is that extra selling pressure means the price goes down a little bit more. And then more people have their stop losses triggered. More people have that liquidation point at the exchange will just sell on you. And it cascades down until you get to a point where all of that leverage is flushed out. And that is kind of what happened. So with that wisdom and understanding, let's go back to the charts. It's very important to understand all this just giant crash, just boom, 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 all the way down here. This is that liquidity collapse. This is the stop hunt. It's just going through all people's stops, right? It gets knocked down. So now all of that has been cleared out. And so then people like, I read somewhere that ARK Invest just bought some more. So a whole bunch of people are buying the dip right now. And what that does, that's obviously bid the price up. So the question was there any selling pressure there? Like at this level? The answer is no. This was just a liquidity collapse, right? So now we have this kind of very safe region all the way from here to here. All of these stops, they got closed out. So they're gone. Right? They got liquidated. Anybody that had their stops in here, anybody had their liquidation price between 46, 47, and 42, they're gone. Those positions are closed. They're out of the market. And so what we have is a pretty safe zone. Now, it's not to say we can't go back down here, but we're not going to have that liquidity crisis that where just like boom, where it just crashes for that reason. It can crash for other reasons, got to be careful there. But we're not going to have that unless we get back down below this 42 level. So I think it's important to understand all of those things going on. Now, if you are looking to buy the dip, I would just wait. You can see this trend line forming here around about that 47,700 mark. And you can see that that's where it's kind of, we tapped out a little bit there. We hit that line of resistance 3 times. If I was going to be buying this dip, I would be jumping in, waiting for it to cross that line, and that way I think I'm higher likely to get into a good position. So what do you guys think? Do you think that this is over? It was a flash crash, we're done and dusted, we're heading north, or are we going south? Are you buying the dip? So please let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe to this video, and I will be in the Discord discussing this for the rest of the day, actually, here and there. So please, if you haven't joined, I haven't thought about it, join the Success Squad. It's an incredible community where we just have all these discussions. So I think I'll be hanging out mostly in the Bitcoin, Ethereum rooms today, and we'll be talking about what's going on there in the markets and seeing if it's a good time to enter, seeing what other altcoins that are worth a look, and maybe take advantage of the dip that just happened and get in. All those kinds of things are discussed in the Success Squad. So go ahead and accept your free trial. It's available right now. It's a 7-day free trial. It's the first link in the description. And you can come and check out the quality conversation in the Success Squad. So guys, take care, and I will see you soon.